It's Wooden February. No, it's Metal December. How it's made. Today on How It's Made.
Giant valves!
Now, this is quite a small valve, but get ready, because we're going to be looking at some giant valves.
Of course, you use valves for many things, such as pots and pans.
And also for stopping the gas from getting into your home when there's too much gas in your home.
You've got to turn that valve.
Here he goes. Yeah, nice work. And here comes the juice.
It releases the juice and it gets everywhere.
Oh, it's gone everywhere, and that's why they have a valve, to stop it getting everywhere. But he's very kindly turned the valve off, just to demonstrate for us how the juice gets everywhere.
And that's what valves do.
But these valves are giant.
Oh my god.
You gotta be very careful when you're working with a valve this giant, because just the... Ooh. They hook it up to the twirlster, and the twirlster very gently grinds away at it.
It was rusty a minute ago.
Yes, they've made a fresh valve, and that's what the industry's all about these days, recycling.
They make a tiny little noggin in the metal.
Just a tiny noggin, just a little snudge, just a little bimp,
Not too much, not too little.
and then they very carefully measure it with the pin saws of fate.
2 inches.
If it's not 2 inches, they throw it in the bin. And it has to be one hell of a bin.
And then they destroy it!
Oh no! Oh, they were being so careful, but what have they done? Oh, they've gone right through it. Oh, the juices. The delicious juices. They take a vinyl record and burn it.
This is a metal vinyl record, the best kind.
Yes, because it contains AC/DC and Whitesnake.
Oh ho ho, metal!
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Whip.
Whip.
Yes, yes, yes.
And there's some springs wrapped around a valve.
And Gary here gently lowers the ring of fate into the valve of fate.
And the valve of fate becomes one with the ring of destiny.
It's the ring of fate.
Okay,
Ring of fate, valve of fate.
not destiny.
No destiny.
Okay.
But it creates the valve of destiny. And then they gently weld it with bright blue power.
And it's so huge, did you see it? That man was inside.
I know, they're giant valves.
Either that man was tiny or that valve was huge.
They're giant, they're really not kidding when they say giant valves.
He's checking it for metal.
And he's found plenty. Good news.
The huge metal tube has a small metal tube inside.
And it's interesting because it blocks the tube from being a tube. And they call that a valve.
Now this is Tim. He's just putting those down the side there. It's cool.
He loves this bit of the job because he has his metal tools, they get stuck, everyone has a good laugh.
Then they put the rim on.
The rim is decadent in its shininess.
This is a lid. They put the lid in sideways and then spin it around.
I'm sure they've already done this, but we're not the experts.
They had to do it again because they screwed it up.
Well, leave them to it, I say. They're doing a good job. Oh my word.
Now that's coming down. I'm not sure what it's going to do.
It's going in. It's a
gonna
perfect fit.
create a valve.
I hope so. It's perfect. They did it. Job well done, guys.
They put the giant bolts on.
Oh my goodness, they're massive and they're put on both sides. But they're done by hand, not with a wrench.
A giant wrench.
Giant wrench. And then they put the giant blue bit on top. Spin it very fast. It's a very fun process.
Spinaroonie.
Spinner? Spinaroonie. Oh, now they're using machines. And this is Moby, and this is what he does in his spare time.
Moby Dick.
No, Moby, the music man.
Oh yes.
Oh lordy, I traveled so hard. Oh lordy, I make a giant valve.
And then they put. I don't see when they. This is sellotape on it, is it?
I don't know.
Blue sellotape.
The blue bits.
Mm.
I think they're just blue metal. Or painted it or something.
A room full of valves.
If only they could find a use for them.